guys, welcome back. Today we're doing a Shop My Stash. It's been a couple weeks since my last one. I'll leave that link somewhere. And we're gonna switch out some makeup. This is my current everyday makeup drawer. I've been enjoying it. I think I've added a couple of things in here. There's a couple of things that I'm gonna end up decluttering, and then there's I ended up using up like the eyebrow pencil that I had, so I'm not gonna go through everything because if you're interested, watch the other one, I guess. That sounded really harsh. You don't have to though, like don't feel obligated to watch the other one. Okay, so I'm not gonna go through everything, but then when it's time to actually shop my stash and pick out my new everyday makeup drawer, I'll have a timestamp down below if you're just interested in that part. And also we will be going through my actual drawers and picking stuff out live, I guess. Not really live. I don't know. I enjoyed this though. I really did. It was nice having a couple of different options without being like overwhelmed by like everything in my drawers. And it was nice just I brought in extra products when I needed them. If I wanted to do something different that day, I just brought in other products. So some of those products, if I ended up using them like more than once, made their way in here. If I only used them once, they're back in the drawers. So there's not like a whole lot of like updates that are needed. I think my skincare is staying the same. I'm almost out of my toner, which is nice. The Milani Screen Queen foundation, this didn't work for me. It's not the foundation itself. The foundation itself I actually really enjoyed, but this pump, the pump keeps getting stuck. I hate these stupid pumps because they always get stuck on me. So this one I'm passing along. Because I can't, it just bugs me. So that's going. I ended up bringing in the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation to replace that one. I didn't realize at the time that that's like light to medium, and then the Tarte Found Sealer, which is the other foundation that I had, is also like light to medium. So I ended up bringing in a full coverage, swap between these two. I actually did really enjoy this. This one is an old favorite, but I found myself, like I used quite a bit of this. So I kind of used those off and on. I really liked both of, oh that was loud, both of the primers that I brought in. The Huda Beauty Pre-Makeup Base. I did use this one more, but the Shivani Beauty Marvel Elixir I actually did like as well. It's a bit thicker than I was expecting, like of an oil once it actually like sinks into your skin. So you have to be really careful what foundations you use it with, but I got use out of it. Oh, I hit pan on my Fiona Styles Full Cover Perfect Finish Concealer in Peach. I did hit pan on this. I'm very proud of myself. I honestly, like, it was totally unexpected. I thought I had way more than this left. So I'm going to switch it out for now just because I'm kind of getting bored of it because I've been using, like, this is the only color corrector I brought in, but it was a good color corrector. As far as the face products go, I feel like I used a pretty even mix of the face products that I brought in. I brought in a couple of palettes and things like that. The eye products, same. I ended up using up the eye pencil, the eyebrow pencil that I had in here. So instead of bringing in anything extra, I literally just switched over to the Natasha Denona eyebrow shadow in dark brown because this is the other eyebrow product that I had in there. I really like this. I got some good use out of it. I have a nice dip in there now, and I really did get like good use out of this. I really enjoyed that. So that was kind of interesting because I was a little afraid of that. Out of the 3 palettes that I brought in, I used the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice the most. I ended up bringing in a couple of other like random palettes here and there when I wanted to do different looks, but this is definitely one that I got the most use out of. It's a really good palette. I used the Tarte Spicy Betch a couple of times. I did really like it though. It's a really beautiful pigment palette and it worked really nicely when I wanted like specific looks that I was going for to look like that. It's just really bright shades. And then the Berries by Juvia's, this was my mistake because it's beautiful, but I did one look with this and it came out really pink, and I'm still like taking a break from the damn pinks because of that Huda Beauty palette. This is my Pan That palette that I have not touched in like a month because I'm just so over pinks right now. So after realizing that this was going to give me a pink look, I ended up not using it for the rest of the time. I just need a break. I need a break from the pinks, y'all. I do. So, you know. And then for lippies, okay. I tried these Juvia's Place, this little duo. This is the lipstick in Mademoiselle. And then this is the Barely There lip gloss. So it's not my shade. I tried to make it work. I couldn't make it work. It's not my shade. I'm definitely passing along the Mademoiselle lipstick because it's just a little too yellow, orange based. I don't even know. It's just, it's not it makes me look like almost jaundiced. Like it's not a good look for me. So I'm passing that along. I am going to keep the Barely There lip gloss for right now. I'm going to try it out with a couple of different lipsticks and see if I can make it work, but I'm not like crazy in love with it. Oh, and then I brought in the Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suit in Deviant Damsel because I ended up using this for a couple of Halloween looks that I did. Those are on Instagram. And the Nude Sticks lip glaze that I had, I think is like in my purse or something. I haven't seen it in weeks, so I don't exactly know where that is. Oh, and I think this is like the only other thing like I really have an update about. The Flesh, that lip and cheek thing in Shiver. I really like this actually. I used this several times. I don't know if you can tell, but like the little fingerprint emblem is gone. I really like this. This was really good. I was really impressed with it. I'm actually wearing it today. It's really beautiful for like a stain. I have not used it on my cheeks. It's like a lip and cheek product. I've only ever used it on my lips. But I'm really happy that I ended up bringing this in because I got some good use out of that. I got some good use out of that. Okay. So, I don't really have a plan here. I guess I should probably just like take everything out of this and then we'll move on to the drawers. Okay, so redid a whole bunch of my drawers. You'll be able to see them more like as we get kind of closer to the bottom, but these are primers. So I just got the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I really want to try this. Like I've tried it before. I love it. I used up a sample of it, but I'm going to take this because I want to use this. So this is my primer pick #1. And then I feel like I should probably have like a second one. Probably, right? I think I'm going to do the Touch and Soul No Poreblem Prime Essence because the Hydro Grip is a little bit thicker. This is a little bit thinner. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. My foundation drawer. So obviously there's a lot in here. I've got a couple newbies that I'd like to try, but I think in the end, okay, I really want to try the Huda Beauty. This is the Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation in Vanilla. I have not tried this yet. I really, really want to try this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, pull this one out. But that one is brand new. So I'm also going to try to pull out kind of an older one. And I think I'm going to do the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. This is in the shade 1.1. This is an older one. And we'll try to get some more use out of this guy. For kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? For color correctors, these are like literally all of the color correctors that I have. I think I'm going to go with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in yellow. I like this one, and I finished up a full size of this in like I think the pink shade, I think. And I really like these. These are really good color correctors, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. I'm going to grab one color corrector though because I don't have like a whole lot. And then I think I'm going to do 2 concealers just like last time. I've got so many of these now. This is the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks in Linen. So I'm going to use this as a concealer because I've got 2 of these. So I'm going to use this, and then I think I'm also going to use the Perricone MD No Makeup Concealer. This is in the shade Fair. So these are going to be my concealers. For powders this week, I was thinking about doing a pressed powder, but I think instead I might do a loose powder. This is the drawer where like everything that is too large, it just kind of all goes in here. And I think I'm going to use this one. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Fresh Setting Powder in shade 1. This is the powder where like you kind of twist it. And I've been liking this. I used this a couple weeks ago and I actually did really enjoy it. So I think I'm going to try to get a little bit more use out of this little guy. Okay, and then for bronzers, blushes, and highlights, I want to pick one out of each drawer because then I'm also going to get a palette. So for bronzers, I'm really torn here because there's some really good bronzers in here and I don't quite know which one I want to use. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the Balm Take Home the Bronze. This is the anti-orange bronzer in Oliver. I freaking love this bronzer. It's so good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this one this time because it is a classic and old favorite. Okay, for blushes, the last everyday makeup drawer that I did, I ended up getting 2 blushes, a cream and a powder. This time I think I'm only going to do one, and I'm really debating because it's fall time. Let's do something kind of fall themed-ish. I think I'm going to go with this blush. This is the Becca Luminous Blush in Tiger Lily. It is so pretty. And I don't know, it's not super like fallish, but it's enough for me that I think it's really, I think it'd be really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out for this everyday makeup drawer. And then for highlights, there's a lot, you guys. It's just a lot. So I want something a little bit like warmer, I think, than the highlight that I was using in the last one. So you know what? Actually, I just got the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow highlight. I did a video on it. I'll link that if you're interested. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out though. This is such a stunning highlight. Like, I'm so in love with it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out so I can play around with this some more. So now we are moving on to eyes. This drawer is just kind of like all of the fun eye stuff, glitters and pigments and cream shadows and things like that. So typically I just reach into the drawer when I need to. I don't think I've ever really grabbed anything out of here. But I will say I just got the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Melted Shadow. It's in the shade Shimmering Sunset and Private Jet. And I really, really want to try this out because I haven't tried it out yet. So this one I think I am going to go ahead and grab. But I'm going to leave everything else in here because this drawer is just kind of like one of those, if I need something specific out of here, I can just grab it instead of picking something because there's so many like glitters and pigments and things that I don't use on like an everyday basis. So this I'm going to go ahead and grab, but I'm going to leave everything else here. Okay, so this drawer is where it gets a little bit complicated. I actually ordered an organizer for this drawer and then one of my eyeshadow palette drawers. So I'm waiting on those organizers to come. So these drawers are just kind of, everything's thrown in here. So it's going to be fun, but this has eye primers, brows, eyeliners, liquid liners, and I think that's it. So I just need to get like at least one of each. For eye primer, I'm just going to use the Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer. I figure this will be the, just, you know, I grabbed it first, so it'll probably be just a relatively easy find. And I just got this, if that makes a difference. I don't know. I grabbed it first. This is what we're using. Okay, so this is a little bit more difficult because everything's just thrown in here. So I grabbed a few things. In my next Shop My Stash, this should be reorganized because the organizer has already been shipped. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered now. So I ended up grabbing a sleek, life-proof, 12-hour wear kohl eyeliner in Blackmail. And then I also grabbed an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Mars just because I'm loving that green right now. Tarte Sex Kitten Liquid Eyeliner, and then this is the KVD Vegan Beauty Super Brow in Dark Brown. We're gonna try this one out as well. This is what we're using. Okay, this one is not as much fun to go through because it's not all organized, so I can't see everything. So I'm literally just like digging through the drawer, but hopefully these will work. Okay, so that's it for the eye stuff because the only other drawer that I have is like mascaras and lashes, which I'm using the same mascaras and lashes I use on like a day-to-day basis. So moving on to lips, I've got a couple drawers of lips. This is lip glosses and lip pencils. I'm probably gonna do, I think what I did last time, where I take like one thing from each drawer. So for this one, I know I want to use one of my Fenty lip balms, or the lip glosses, because I freaking love these. I have one of these in a project pan. This one is the Fenty Glow Gloss Balm. So this is going to be what I grab from this drawer for the next couple of weeks. Then we've got liquid lipsticks, and just like last time, if I like think of something or I want something specific, I can go ahead and grab it as well. I'm not like chained down to what I already pick. But I need to bring in that nude sticks that I have in my purse. For the next couple of weeks though, I'm trying to think about like what I want to focus on. And I think I'm going to make it this. This is the Dose of Colors Liquid Lipstick in Play It Cool. Beautiful, beautiful shade. The sun glare is horrific over here. I'm so sorry. But I think I'm going to go ahead and focus on this for the next couple of weeks because it's a beautiful shade and I don't get enough use out of it. I feel like that'd be really nice for like fall time. And then for lipsticks, I'm really thinking here. I've picked out like a lot of nudes, but that's kind of like what I'm gravitating towards right now. So like, should I just stick with the nudes? Should I pick out a red? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Bond Girl. It just seems like, it looks like a really pretty shade. And I've used this before, I know that I like it. So I think I'm gonna go with this. But I also think I'm going to pull out this e.l.f. Sheer Slick in Wild Peach, just to give me kind of a little bit of a red, even if it is like kind of a more muted red. So I'm gonna grab that as well. So this drawer is lip palettes. I only have 3 lip palettes, and since I already picked out 4 lip products, I'm going to go ahead and leave that for right now. I've got a couple drawers of face palettes. I know that I want to pick out at least one. You know what I want to use? You know what I really want to use in all seriousness? I really want to use the Naked Skin Shapeshifter by Urban Decay because I still have not used this. I purchased it a while ago and I still have not used it and I'm dying to. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out because I need to try this. So then the other face drawers don't even really matter because I definitely want to try out the Urban Decay Shapeshifter today. So we will go ahead and turn our attention to eyeshadow drawers. I'm thinking about doing, so I got 5 eyeshadow drawers and I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up doing like 3 palettes because I did really like that. So I've got a couple of new ones. I might pull one from those. I just got the Lovecraft Beauty eyeshadow palette. I got this in an Ipsy bag. I'll leave that video linked if you're interested. But this is like really beautiful. It's cool toned. Like it just looks really nice. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out and we'll try out this. I'm thinking of this with like some glitter over it. Oh, think of the eye looks I can make with that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and leave that one out. And then trying to think about like what else I want to use. I just got also the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette and I have not gotten a chance to use this either. So maybe I'll pull this out if I can find like a palette of like really good neutrals to like add this to. I think I am gonna go ahead and pull this out. I might just pull out like 4 palettes this time because I really do want to try that. A drawer that has nothing in it, no organizer or anything, so I'm still waiting on that organizer to come. So for right now, it's just very disorganized. I don't know if there's anything, you know what? Yes. Okay, this is the Give Them Lala Beauty, the Pretty palette. I just got this in some subscription box. And it's really like, it's the pans are really large, but I'm going to try to use this with these Stoned Vibes, I think. Kind of bring those together. I have no idea. I'm going to try it out though, because they look really cute. And I haven't tried out either one of these yet, so that'll be fun. Okay, so since I have 3 eyeshadow palettes that are brand new, I'm going to go ahead and pull out one that's super duper old. This is the Urban Decay, I think the 15th anniversary palette. I think it's super duper old. I need to show it some more love. So I'm going to pull out this little guy as well and give that a try. That was actually a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be. I honestly expected to have a little bit more difficulty picking things out, but I feel like as long as, and this is my concern, right, because of course I'm going to gravitate towards like the new stuff, but as long as I can make sure that I'm also bringing in some like older products as well, I think that this should work out for me. So the last thing I need to do is pick out a setting spray, which is actually behind me. I think I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray because it's been a while since I've used this, and I really like this setting spray actually. It's a really good setting spray, and I haven't used it in quite a bit, so we're gonna pull this little guy out again. That is my everyday makeup drawer. I should probably show you guys like the whole drawer, shouldn't I? Like I said, this is the first time I've done a video like in this way. I'm all out of breath from like trying to like work my way around the camera. My hair is all jacked up, so this has been an adventure. I really need to pick all this random stuff up off my floor. Well, it won't fit into my drawer like this, so I'm gonna have to move these eyeshadow palettes, but this is kind of what the drawer looks like now. I'm really excited though, honestly, because like it has been so long since I've used the Urban Decay. It's either the 15th anniversary or the 50th, and I'm pretty sure it's the 15th because I know that this is old. So old. This is like a collector's piece now, but I've had this for years. I used a little bit of it when I first got it, and then I just kind of stopped using it because I didn't want to waste it. So I don't even know, like, ooh. Pigmentation still seems pretty okay though. Alright, I don't know what I'm going to do with this now. I am excited to use this though. I always really liked this palette, so that's cool. Yeah, this is, but I love how like for half of this stuff there was no like rhyme or reason for why I chose it. It's just good products, so we'll have to see how it goes. This whole thing is still like new and exciting to me, instead of doing just like a weekly makeup basket or a bi-weekly makeup basket where everything is chosen by a random number generator. It's been so long since I've picked out like my own makeup that like it's very new and very fun for me. So this is, I'm excited. And I'm actually really excited as well to get to try the 3 new eyeshadow palettes, because normally when I was using the random number generator, it would take so long for the random number generator to pick like a specific palette or something like that. So I'm really excited about this. I cannot believe I haven't used this yet. I should have used it the day that I got it. Okay. And that is where we are at for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please make sure you let me know down below what makeup you are focusing on these next couple weeks. Do you have any of this stuff? Do you like any of this stuff? Do y'all remember when this palette came out? Because that was back in the heyday of Urban Decay. That was a good time frame for Urban Decay. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more of me. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye.